The Apple Notes application every single year continues to improve and get better, and it's one of my most used native Apple applications. And iOS 27 just improves on top of that by adding some better organizational formats, as well as Markdown copying, which is huge for a lot of those people that take the long note-taking sessions in the Notes app. They've also included some image generation stuff with image playgrounds, and most importantly, it has major Siri AI integrations that I definitely want to walk through. So here's everything new with the Apple Notes application specifically in iOS 27, and comment down below. Are you guys on iOS 27 beta, or are you waiting for the public release in September? Let's break this down. Well, alright everyone, let's just get right into this, and just for reference sake, I am using my 17 Pro, I am running iOS 27 Beta 4 as of right now, so let's jump right into the Notes application to see exactly what's going on here and what is new specific to iOS 27. So I opened up just a random note, which I basically created with Siri AI, which we'll touch on in a little bit. But the first formatting and organizational feature is going to be the addition of adding lines to divide what thoughts or processes you're talking about in your notes, almost like a page break, but you go anywhere where your cursor is. So again, you can go there, you can use this to kind of highlight through if you want to, or you can even use the space bar to use this as a mouse as well if you just long press. But if you tap in here as if you're going to copy something, press the little arrow. If you scroll down, you now have the insert divider line right there. So if you tap in that, it'll insert that divider line very nicely to, again, give you that kind of divider line or page break or whatever you guys want to call it. And you can just get rid of it by selecting that and then deleting it completely. There's no limit to how many you can add in here, but again, this is how you add it. Insert divider line. You can put it anywhere. If you want, you can even do it from here. So if I tap on this, insert divider line, it'll then insert it in between the two words that you're breaking up in that paragraph. Very self-explanatory and very easy to use. So the next big update here is going to be for section links. Now this is a big one for those people that have very long note-taking sessions and they like to break everything down into, of course, different sections inside the same note. So in order to get this done, very simple, but again, very, very smart as well. So you highlight any word that you want to create a link out of it. So I'm going to highlight the word concept here. You press on the arrows to bring up the menu. You press this add link button right here. For those of you wondering, this is also going to be the QXU D5 3-in-1 charger. I'll link it below if you guys do want to check it out, because I know somebody's going to ask. But if you do want to link to a certain different note, you can do that. I believe that was a feature with iOS 26. You just press this little plus button, and then you can kind of either go to your Notes app and then select whichever one you want to select to kind of link somebody to that section or to the actual note. But if you want to link within the same note because your note is so long as it's broken up into different sections or subheadings or headings inside the note, you can tap in link to section, and then you can see that we have different options here. So I can type section 4, select that. So now that word is highlighted and it looks like a hyperlink, and if I tap on it, it takes me to the bottom of the same note. As you can see, if I scroll up, it's right there. Tap on it again, it takes me down to that note, and you get a little highlight there as well to let you indicate that, hey, you're looking at the section 4 section of the note application that you linked up above. So you can do that with pretty much any section, any word, and then you'll be good to go. So again, great for formatting. And then another thing to note with that linking is that if you long press on the link, you do get a preview of where you're gonna end up going in terms of where it's gonna take you. And then you can also remove the link that way as well. So if you remove the link, then it'll be gone and it'll go back to the normal formatting that we saw before. The next thing I want to bring up is going to be the Siri integrations, because Siri is going to be all over the Apple Notes application, both inside of it as well as throughout the entire UI of the operating system. But the first thing I kind of want to show off is that whenever you do pull up a note, you will have the option to use Siri pretty much right away. And you can see that it's in the keyboard on the left-hand side. If you tap on that, it'll mention Siri. So if I tap on it, you can mention whatever you want. I'm going to do this. Write me 2 or 3 paragraphs about Mars and why humans can't live there without any sort of oxygen system. So now it's going to do its thing, and then hopefully it's going to give me, 2 or 3 paragraphs. As you can see, boom, Mars presents a fascinating hostile environment, the primary reasons humans do it, and then it highlights everything for me. And that's an easy way to kind of start to use Siri little by little. Of course, it's much better if you do want to proofread it. So here we go. If you want to rewrite it, you can edit it with Siri. You can undo it. You can press this little info button to get some more information in terms of the sources that you're getting all this information from. So Siri being integrated directly into the Apple Notes app is great for day-to-day use. And then again, like I mentioned, it works outside of this. So if I want to do this, can you create a note of a list of all the groceries that I need to get? I need to add milk in there, eggs, ground beef, cheese, and some milk as well.
I've created a new note called groceries with milk, eggs, ground beef, and cheese.
Then you can swipe down. It's in the Notes application in your iCloud. I can tap into it, and then it'll take me there if I want to. And now let's say I want to add more to it. Can you add to the recent grocery list that we created in the Notes application? I need to add some onions, peppers, ketchup, and mustard.
Which grocery list would you like to add to? Added onions, peppers, ketchup, and mustard to your groceries now.
And there you have it, it's right there. I can tap in there and it does get added, which is great to see. So these are other ways that you can use a Notes application, which I've been using more and more because it's just so easy to add things into the Notes app. It's so easy to integrate it into the Notes app. Siri is actually getting very, very good at understanding what I want, when I want it, and how I want it. So definitely recommend testing out Siri and how you would use it in the Notes application. And then what I like about this with Siri as well is that you can use Siri to reformat things for you. So if I want to tap right here to get some more information over here, so I can tap here. Can you actually turn this into a bulleted list for me? And you can see that I misspoke there. A bulleted list of what you're seeing highlighted. Can you do that for me? And then voila, it's able to create it into a bulleted list. Now again, this format of what I'm talking about isn't needed to be put in a bulleted list, so it's kind of weird how it's formatted that way. But I can kind of check to see what it's like, what the rewrite looks like, if I like it or not. I'm going to accept the changes, keep it as is, and again, that's how you could use Siri inside the Notes application. And then I had Siri create a description of what I'm going to eventually turn into an image playground. So again, if I tap out of here, if I want to highlight it this time, let's go here, highlight the whole thing. And this is how you use image playgrounds directly in it. So if you press your little arrow, you can press add to playground and then kind of see what ends up happening with there. Again, this is what the new UI for image playgrounds looks like. You can change the type up there. As you can see, it says sketch right now. It's saying Martian Metropolis, Biodome, Neon Glow. So again, this is just one of the options. If I tap here, I can actually have any style if I want and see exactly what comes out from it. Sometimes it actually fails. I've noticed it happen here and there, but again, we're still in beta, so we're giving it its own kind of flowers in terms of, letting it figure it out little by little. And you can see that it's giving me more options, right? So we'll press a little check mark. And then as you can see, there is the image that we created that then we can enlarge, move around. This is like the metropolis that we created. You can go back into image playgrounds if you want to edit it in any which way that you want. Maybe I want to do more of an illustration sketch or something like that. So again, it just depends on how much you want to mess around with this and play with it and how useful you can find this. So we'll press a little check mark there. And there is the new version that Image Playgrounds has created. So Image Playgrounds is getting better and it's getting more integrated into the Notes app. It works even better on the iPad with the magic wand and things like that. So that's everything so far that we found out with the Notes app. And then the last thing is that now there's a much better indicator when you are sharing your notes across different users. And you'll see a little blue dot on the top when there are active users in the same chat or in the same note as you. So that's something that I would always take, especially because more and more people are using the Notes application in kind of a shared style, similar to what Google's been doing for decades now at this point. But that's everything new with the Notes app in iOS 27. Let's finish it up. So as you guys saw, none of these changes on their own really reinvents the Notes application, but together they give you a great quality of life improvement overall, especially for those people that are avid note takers in the Notes application. Once you started getting too long in the notes that you were taking, it got a little bit harder to kind of organize everything, whether you wanted page breaks or line breaks or the lack of Markdown copying as well. So now bringing those features into the play, as well as everything that we've seen year over year continue to update with the Notes application, especially when you combine that with the magic of the math notes, which came out with iOS 26, which is one of my favorite features that we've ever seen in the Notes application. I do highly recommend checking it out. And like I said, comment down below if you guys are on iOS 27 beta or if you're waiting for the public release in September during Apple's iPhone event. If you were kind of on the fence about it, maybe jumping into the public beta could be worth your while because there are some massive upgrades that I think people should take into consideration here and maybe test out before the final release. But let me know if you guys did make it to the end with a dolphin in the comments down below. And if you guys want to watch more videos like this one, like me breaking down the Apple Wallet application with iOS 27, click on one of these videos right here. Until next time, I'm Fernando. Peace, everyone.